What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Just M if you're new here. So as some of you may know, I did move recently from Toronto to New York City, and I've been doing a little bit of scouting on the streets of like what people tend to wear here, what's the fashion like, etc. And I've definitely noticed a few things that New York girlies just seem to have when it comes to fashion. I wanted to compile a list of New York Hot Girl Wardrobe Essentials that I feel like every New York City girly needs to have in their wardrobe. So this is really focused around basic, like your essentials, what you should be having, rather than trends. But if you guys are interested in trends, I have a spring trends video that I'll link here, as well as a spring lookbook video. So if you guys are interested in checking out what the hottest trends are, what you should be wearing, definitely check those out. But without further ado, let's get right on into this video. So really the first thing that I've been noticing a lot is the linen vest and trouser set. I think as New York City gets super muggy in the summer, having something that is super lightweight, breezy, having good air circulation is extremely essential. And I feel like the linen vest and trouser combo always makes you look super put together without trying too hard. And I think the best part about having matching sets is definitely the fact that each piece can stand on its own. The second thing that I've seen a lot of girls have is an athleisure bodysuit. I'm thinking like the one from Aritzia. I know a lot of other fitness brands have also been coming out with them, like Aloe for example. I think this is perfect because it's one piece, no fuss, you don't really need to think about pairing anything. You can definitely throw it on, going to Pilates, which just seems to be like everyone and their mothers are doing Pilates in New York. You can, go to the farmer's market and with like a little cardigan, or even hang out in a park in one of those bodysuits, and I think that looks super cute. It definitely gives you a vibe of like being on the go. You're never really fully dressed for where you're going, but I don't know, I feel like that's kind of the New York vibe. You're just like always kind of on the go, like one engagement to another. So next up, I would recommend having a button-up shirt. And if you are a Wall Street, corporate girly, this kills two birds with one stone, because I mean, you can wear this to the office, you can wear this daytime, whatever you want. Personally, I like a button-up shirt that is a little bit more boxy, like this one, which is from Drift Avenue. It gives you the sense of it being very casual if you want to dress it down, but you can also get away with going to the office with this, like if you pair it with maybe a blazer, or if you wear some suit trousers and some heels. And I think this is super versatile, right? So in the summer, you can wear this as almost like a beach cover-up. You can wear it sort of open with like a tank top underneath. So I think this is definitely super essential when you get into summer. I would pick a stiffer material rather than like a silk or satin. I think generally they actually look a little bit more dressed down, but you also don't have to iron them too, so that's always a plus. So along the same lines of blending office wear with day-to-day wear, I would say mid-thigh suit shorts. Sounds weird, but when I put some pictures up, you'll know what I mean. I think nowadays the overall kind of zeitgeist around shorts is that you don't want it to be too short. You want to look a little bit more, elevated, classy, no fuss. And so mid-thigh shorts have definitely been very in over the past few seasons. To kick it up a notch, swap out your regular like denim for a different material. So like either linen, for example, or even suiting material typically works very well. They're usually very breathable too. And you can really dress them up or down, just pairing it with like a white tank makes it super casual. You're in the south of France, you're drinking, or you're doing some day drinking, you're doing some shopping. But if you wear like maybe a really dressy like button up, or if you're wearing more of a going out top, then instantly the look transforms. I think this one's also very quiet luxury, especially when you pair it with like a really nice belt. Definitely comes across as very expensive and classy, which is definitely a vibe that I see in a lot of New York City girls emulate. Next up, I want to talk about the striped sweater. While I know we are not in Europe, you can definitely emulate that aesthetic here in New York City, and I feel like the striped sweater is definitely the go-to piece to achieve that look. I think it's great when you're transitioning, from a city to a coastal look, like maybe you're going to the Hamptons, you're going on an East Coast beach vacation. I would definitely style it, draped over my shoulders or even wrapped around my waist to give the illusion of more layers while not actually being super hot wearing the sweater. I think it's super versatile, especially if you have dresses and skirts that you can pair with as well. Next up, I would say is definitely a flowy maxi dress or skirt. I think this has been very trendy as well this summer, but I don't think you'll ever go wrong with having a maxi skirt in your closet that's breathable, that's light. It's critical, going back to the hot summer days in New York, having that little ventilation while still not needing to wear like a mini skirt and feeling a little bit self-conscious on the subway, for example. And yeah, overall, I think it's definitely a piece that you can wear on vacation, you can wear in the city. So I would say not a bad investment. I wanted to show you guys an example of what I have, which is actually a white linen maxi dress. I've shown it in previous videos before, but it's just this tiered material, very light, very breathable. And I got this from Assembly Label, which is an Australian brand, but there's so many different brands that really do linen pieces very well, and I can link some below. The next category I want to talk about is shoes. Specifically, I want to talk about just your basic, really good pair of walking shoes that you can really just, beat to death over the summer, especially when you're out and about walking 20K steps a day, which it's definitely a thing. What I've been seeing a lot in New York is like a slim sneaker. Obviously, the Adidas Sambas are super popular, but another brand that I personally discovered recently is called Onitsuka Tiger, I believe. They're a Japanese brand, and they do every kind of color sneaker available, and they're all very cute. And I'm definitely adding that to my wish list. I think a slim sneaker is actually very versatile compared to chunky ones, because you can actually pair them with maxi skirts and dresses, and they don't look too clunky on your feet. They actually, elongate your silhouette because they're just a little bit slimmer. It doesn't take up too much surface area in your overall silhouette. I think another essential shoe is Mary Jane's or ballet flats. Similar story, right? You're walking a lot, so you don't really want like a really high heel. So I think a block heel or even flats are super helpful. I think having like a block heel for your Mary Janes or just having flats is the way to go in New York. I think just having a dressier pair of shoes for work or for fun is always helpful to balance out the seat if you're ever like tired of the sneakers. And I do think that with the whole Pilates craze, the ballet core trend, ballet flats are definitely a lot cooler now compared to before, and you can definitely make them look super fashionable. Now we're getting to the last category, which is accessories. And I think what I'm going to talk about is just super obvious, but like sunglasses. So when you're in New York, there's a lot of weirdos out there, and you constantly get catcalled. So having a really nice pair of sunglasses that makes it look like you just have a resting bitch face and you don't want to talk to anybody is great, because then you don't have to avoid any solicitors, any catcallers, etc. I never understood that until I actually moved here, and I totally get it now. What I've been seeing a lot in the streets of New York has been like bigger frames that really like cover up half of your face. Gentle Monster has a few pairs that I really like. Obviously, you can go with like a YSL or Celine pair. They always do like really good classic black frames. The other angle that I've seen a lot of New York girls wear is more like futuristic, metallic type sunnies. The ones that almost make you look like an alien, but like a cool alien, So whatever your style is, I think having a pair of sunnies is definitely an essential in like you should always keep one in your bag here in New York. Last but not least, I think a true essential for every New York girl is the claw clip. You know, especially when you have like a lot of hair and it's summer and sometimes you want to have your hair down, right? Like to look cute and stuff. But then at times, maybe you just want to like pull it up because your neck is sweating and you need to let that sweat evaporate. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But I think my point is you want to have that flexibility of like sometimes having your hair up and sometimes having your hair down. And so having that claw clip just comes in so handy because you just do whatever you want, and having your hair up looks cute too. So it's like you can't go wrong with that. And I've seen a lot of girls just like clamp one onto their handbags or something when they're out and about. That way it's easy access. So definitely I think that's, you know, everyone needs to have one, not just in New York City. Don't sleep on those claw clips. Anyways, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. I thought it was fascinating to see how different cities dress differently, and New York's definitely on the fashionable side, but there are just these like key essentials that I think everyone needs to have. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!